Okay, I'm going to begin lesson 13 of on the writing in Persian, but it's going to be a very short one. It's review. Just let's see what we have learned so far. Okay, I begin with the alphabets that we have learned, and we have practiced. For each of them, I give just 2 examples. Okay, we had this one was, sorry, it's O, like Ustad. Ustad means professor. We had Otaq means room. Ustad, Otaq. Okay, we have Aftab. Oh, sorry. Aftab means sunshine, and the other example would be Atash. Okay, Atash. Just remind you that A is non-connective, Fe is connective, Te is connective, A non-connective, B is separately written because this one is non-connective. A is non-connected, Te is connected, Shin or She is actually the final. And whenever it is the final, it should be written like this, okay? The next one would be A, okay? We write A like this. Example would be Abru, which means eyebrows. Okay, we have also the Asir, Asir means captive. Okay, prisoner. We also had the Be. Okay, we had the Be. Okay, and the Be would be like Baba. We had it before. Baba means dad. We had Bu, Be-u, D-a-n, Budan. Budan means to be. We had Pe with 3 dots. Remember that? We had 3 dots. Be has 1 dot. Pe has 3 dots. And we have example would be like Pedar, okay, P, E, D, A, R, Pedar, P, E, D, A, R, Pedar. And we have this one, we have Parvane, P, A, R, V, A, N, okay. Remind you that A, if it is in the middle, it doesn't have any hat, but this one is at the beginning. That's why it has a hat, something like that. But if it is in the middle or final, there is no need for that. Parvane means butterfly. We had T with 2 dots. Okay, example would be like let's see, we have tab, T, B, tab. And we had, let's say, tar, okay? T, a, r, tar. Tar means wet, okay? We had the Jim, or pronounced J, okay? Jim, it is a connective. And we have like J, U, R, A, Jurab. Jurab means stocking or socks. And then we had B, O, R, J. Okay? Borj. Means tower. We had the Che. Okay? Che with 3 dots. Okay? Che with 3 dots. And then we have like Chatra. Ch, A, T, R. Chat means umbrella. What about P, peach, okay, which I like it very much because there's so many dots in it. P, E, ch, okay, peach. So P is connected with 3 dots. E is connected with 2 dots in the middle, and then we have ch with 3 dots at the end. Okay, peach. Peach means bolt. The next one would be he. Okay, we practice on the he. He Arabic, they pronounce it ha, but for Persian speaker it is he, the normal he. And example would be re, u, he, ruh. Ruh means spirit, okay, or ghost sometimes. He, e, s, a, b, hesab. He, e, s, a, b, hesab. Arithmetic, okay. Also calculation, hesab karam is calculation. We have 1 dot on it, and then we have a khe sound. Khe, this is how the dots are playing role. This is important. Khe, we have like sha, okay, sha, khe, shakhe. Shakhe means branch of a tree. Also, kho, this is khe, o, r, u, s, khorus. Khe, o, kh, o, r, o, s, khorus means rooster. What about dal, which pronounced d, okay? So like we have da, d, a, r, u, daru, which means a medicine, okay? Daru means medicine. What about k, u, d, a, k, kudak. K, u, d, a, k, kudak means child. We have r, okay, we have had in the past. We had re, okay, re like r, a, ra, and this he is Persian he, okay. This is the Arabic he, this is Persian, but both of them for us have the same pronunciation. Ra means road, okay, road. Also r, a, f, t, a, n, raftan. R, a, f, t, a, n, raftan, to go, as an infinitive of to go. We had this one, z. Now we see r, no dot, z, 1 dot. Okay. Example would be what? Dozed, d, o, z, d. Doze means thief, burglar, robber. Okay. D, o, z, d, o, dozed. What about a, sh? So far, ash means soup. Then I put a p, and then a, and then z, ashpaz. Ashpaz means the cook, the person who cooks food. Then we have sin, pronounced s. Example would be s, a, b, z, sabz. Sabz means green, sabz, green. Another example would be s, a, k, e, t, saket. Saket means quiet, quiet. When you say to your child, be quiet, you say saket, saket, saket. Okay. Then we have sh, shin, pronounced sh. So like sha, khe, I guess we had it before. Sha, khe means branch. And then we have, let's say, sha, ne, okay? Sha, ne means shoulder. Why not one other one? Let's say, sh, e, sh, shesh. Shesh means 6. So shane means comb, C-O-M-B. Also, it means shoulder. And shesh means 6. Okay? Then we had the fe, fe, which is a collective. Example would be a, Fa, R, S, E. Farsi. Farsi. Okay, Farsi, the language of Persian. Farsi. F, A, R, A, N, S, E. فرانسه. F, F, A, R, A, N, S, E. Okay, فرانسه. French. The other one we learned was K. Okay, K, like K, A, R, car. Car means work. What about K, K, A, M, E, L, kamel. Kamel means perfect. Kamel. Then we have G. Okay, now compare these two. This one has one on the top, but this one has only one. There are two here, there's one here. G, 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 like girl. A G, like go, R, be, gurbe. Gurbe means cat. Cat, gurbe means cat. What about a, ga, r, agar, 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 agar. It means if. Okay, if. What about, yeah, we have also the le sound. L, oh, okay, l, le, pronounce l. Okay, lam. The name is lam, but pronounced l. Example would be hall, hall. He, Arabic. A, non-connective. Lam should be written in this way. Okay, hall, hall, hall. Also we have let's say l, a, n, e. Well, this one, look at my, this is l and then it's a. In the Persian font, when they print them or they type them in the books, they look like this, but you can write them separate, not separately, of course, because l is connected, and then it should be attached to the a. Okay, so we can put it an a here. Okay, lane means nest for the birds. Okay, we also had the mim, pronounced me. Okay, example would be mahi, mahi. Mahi means fish. M-A-H-I, mahi means fish. And we had aram. Aram means quiet. How come they are written separately? Again, I emphasize that here we have a non-connective, 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 non-connective. So I mean, this is a connective, but it is at the end, so it should be written separately. So aram is quiet. We have the n or nun, pronounced n, 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 and then we have n, a, n. Okay, non. Non means bread. Non means bread. Another example would be de, a, r, b, a, n. De, a, r, b, a, n. Darban. Darban means guardian. We have this, which is pronounced. The name is vav. It sometimes functions as a vowel. We had already cases like this where there is, for example, mu, bu, that it has a pronunciation of u. But sometimes it has the function of a consonant, and that would be v, like vicar, like village, like very. Okay, example would be va, v, a, z, i, r, wazir. V, a, z, i, r, wazir means minister. And also we have v, a, z, n, wazn. Wazn means weight. W-E-I-G-H-T, weight. Wazn. And then we have this one, which is he. Sometimes it is silent, but sometimes it is he. At the beginning we have he. For example, ha, va, pay, ma, هواپیما means aeroplane. He, a, ve, a, ha, va, pay, ma. So he connective, ve non-connective, a non-connective, pay connective, ye connective, me connective, a is the final. Okay, هواپیما means aeroplane. And another example would be k, a, ka, k, a, ka. How come this is written this way and not this? Because this the initial is connected, but this one is written individually by itself. It cannot be connected to here, and that would be ka. Ka means a straw, a straw. Now we also have this one, which is E. We already had E as an E, and sometimes it has the function of ye. Okay, so for example, we have P, A, ye, paye. Paye means foundation. Okay, base, foundation, and also we have P, E, pay, pay, n, paymon. Paymon means treaty. Now, I want to write some of the, introduce some of the letters which are very rarely used in Persian. They are Arabic, but in future I will just concentrate on them. Now, and these are the ones that we have to practice later. That is s, s, pronounce s. In Arabic, they have different pronunciation. This one is j, j, j. It is not Arabic, it's Persian. In other words, in Arabic, there is no j. Okay, so they do not have j. But this one is sat in Arabic. Sat, but it is pronounced se. So we have the same. So these two have the same pronunciation. This one, and also the one we had already here, like Farsi, they have the same pronunciation for Iranian speakers, for native speakers of Persian. But for the Arabs, it is different. We have also something called ta. Ta is pronounced t. Okay, but it's written ta. So this is ta, but it's pronounced t. So it is more or less like the same pronunciation as, if I can find one here where we have a t. Okay, it's more or less like this, t pronunciation, but the written form is ta. Okay, like this. It is connected. These are connective, and then can be connected. Now we have the. Okay, the with one dot. It is the pronunciation of this is the same as this, wazir, wazn, and then here we have z. But in Arabic they are different. We'll later on. There are fortunately very, very few words that we have with this. We have also a letter called ain, 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 and we have also letter qain. Don't worry about them. Later on I will come to them. Okay, and then we have also the qaf, qaf, which pronounce qa, 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 qa. And these two for us have more or less the same pronunciation. And finally we have a what is called a the. Okay, and it's pronounced z. So this one and this one and this one and also this one I forgot to write down, they have the same. So let me just go to here, and then those which are actually I write them in green so that you can notice the differences. Okay, now this one and this one and this one have the same pronunciation for us. This in the middle, sin, is very frequent in Persian. Also lots of words we have this. We have very few words with this. We have borrowed from Arabic, and we have also a number of these. But the most of the words in Persian have this as a se. We also have z, okay, and the, and this one, and this one, okay, they all have the same pronunciation. So the, they are the same. They're different. Fortunately, this one is very common in Persian. some word with this, but very few words with this, unless those that we have borrowed from Arabic. Okay, and finally we have t, that is very frequently used in Persian, and we have also a ta. Okay, so these, let me just put them in brackets. Okay, these three have the same sound as s. These four have the pronunciation of z. Okay, but they are written differently. Okay, okay, and these two are pronounced in the same way, t. Okay, though they are different in shapes. Okay, so let me just read the words. I have very quickly. I will read the words we have practiced, and then I stop, and then finally we'll go to chapter. We go to lesson 14, 15, and so on. So o, استاد، اتاق. آ، آفتاب، آتش. ا، ابرو، اسیر. ب، بابا، بودن. پ، پدر، پروانه. ت، تب، تر. جیم، جوراب، برج. چ، چتر، پیچ. ه، روح، حساب. خ، شاخه، خروس. دال، دارو، کودک. ر، راه، رفتن. ز، دزد، آشپز. سین، سبز، ساکت. شین، شاخه، شانه. شش. ف، فارسی، فرانسه. کف، کار، کامل. گف، گربه، اگر. لام، حال، لانه. میم، ماهی، آرام. نون، نان، دربان. واو، وزیر، وزن. ه، هواپیما، کاه. ی، پایه، پیمان. Now, and these are the ones that we are going to practice later on. I forgot to write down that this one, which is he, okay, he, and this one, he, there are two different forms, but they have the same pronunciation. Okay, so this one very common, this one very common, this is very common, this is very common. The others are not so frequent. Okay, I hope that you will enjoy it by reading them. Okay, let's stop record.